Now in YouTube, I'm the Top Man, and welcome to some more Going Old Style. It's episode number 12, is it? 12 or 11? It's one of the two. And today, we're going to be fixing some of the issues of what we've got with our current setups. Number one, nothing is automated. We've got logistics pipes. We should really be adding this to logistics, and we should also be adding the tree farm over there to the logistics of everything, so that we can have everything in our chests. That's the main point of having this sort of these crafting tables and all that sort of stuff going. I've taken the dark matter out of there. I've put it into this Klein star. I've also got another Klein star ready and waiting to be upgraded once I've got enough of this dark matter. I need some more though first before we do that. The main problem with this is creating the bog earth. Now, of course, if we take a look at the bog earth, I've got some in my inventory, but if we take a look at it, it requires a water bucket. And the issue with that is we've got to constantly make water buckets so that we can get this over here so that we can use it. And then even then, when we do this, we'll end up with the empty water bucket in our little thing. We don't want that to happen. So we're going to have to change this entire system from red power to a watering can. Basically, a water can. This is the easiest way that I would probably think there is of doing it. Oh my god, why is it every time I stream, somebody wants me? 1 second, guys. I do apologise about that, guys. So where was I? Oh, I was explaining about what I'm going to do instead. So this bog earth, I am going to want to create it. I need to create it to supply it to that farm over there. So I'm going to use water cans instead. Now to do this, I'm going to want something that's going to fill those water cans for me. Without messing about, I'm just going to get some already done. I'm going to request however so many be in the system so that I can keep those made. So we're going to use a Buildcraft pump. Guys, now this is weird. I haven't used one of these for a long time, but we should be okay. So if we grab ourselves 6 iron. We need an iron gear. What else do we need? An iron gear, an iron pickaxe, so 3 more iron, and a redstone. So we get the redstone, we get a couple of sticks, and 3 more iron for that. Wonderful. That's made quite nicely there. It's pretty good. So, we've got that there, and this is going to make the mining well, of course. And then we need this tank above it. And it's really easy to make a tank. It's just 8 pieces of glass. This pump does require power, so keep that in mind. There we are. We'll put the mining well tank on top of that. And we've got the Buildcraft pump, which is good. Now, that's the reason why we needed cactus as well. I believe we've already gone through this in previous episodes. I'm just going to use some of this bog earth, because this actually needs to be in the centre of where it would be like an endless water source here. So, we're going to do that. And it's automatically extending, as you can see. Oh, it might not need power, actually. Looking at this, it might not actually need some power. Let's go back, and we're going to grab ourselves some liquid pipes. Now, I'm sure I've used liquid pipes before on here. Maybe not. Liquid pipes. So, pipe. Oh, I have. No, I haven't. Have I? I have no idea. We need this pipe waterproofing, which basically needs this cactus green. Which we've got some up here. Oh, no, I was using the dye, wasn't I? That's right. We need a wooden pipe. So, I haven't got any of them. Which is basically just 2 pieces of wood and a piece of glass. Good. And then that's going to use, that's going to be able to then pump it out. And then we're just going to use the gold pipes. Have we got enough of them? No, we haven't got any of them. Have we got enough? No, none. We must have turned them all into, oops. We must turn them all into power pipes. And then we're going to do something that looks a little bit like that. Okay, so we also need a lever as well, I believe. Could be wrong. But sometimes I am known. I don't think sticks have got anywhere to go at this current moment. So I'm going to just shove one in there so that they know where to go in future. Right, there we go, a lever. So let's pop back out here. And we're going to go over to this thing here. we're going to say we're going to need some power coming from this to the next machine, which is probably going to be over here, to be quite honest. So I am actually going to drag this down. Drag this. I don't think it comes out of the side, actually. That's a good point to make. And then we're going to do something that looks a little bit like that. So that's now touched the water. It might actually need power, come to think of it. In which case we're going to need some more of the actual pipe. But eventually what's going to happen is we're going to have a system where the power will always be on because it will constantly get filled with peat. Because it will get supplied with peat from there. That's the hope. That's what we're trying to do today, because we always want that power on while we move forward. So we're going to get 8 of them and 4 pieces of glass. And we're going to get a stack of redstone, I think. Be a lot easy. Missing 9 redstone. Oh well. We'll just do it this way. There we go. Nice and easy. Brilliant. 34. That will definitely be enough. Woo! We're just going to change all of them into them because it makes sense. I'm definitely going to need some more going forward. It looks like it's going nighttime. In fact, it does look like it's going to go nighttime very soon. In fact, it already is nighttime. There we go. And then we're going to use this. We're going to use this to plug in the pump into this. Now, at the moment, the water's not going to go anywhere, so that's something to note. What we're going to do is I'm going to nick into here just a little bit because I do want to go out of the bottom here. And I can't without wrecking this. So we're going to do it like that, guys. The water's not going to go down there, of course. Oh, no, it is. But it won't for long. Because we're just... There we go. Like that. Look. Brilliant. Now, that should now send power over to this pump. There we go. And as you can see, the water is actually starting to get pumped out down here. Where is it going to go? Let me just turn that off for the moment so we're not using all of our peat. Where is it going to go? This system will be entirely... we don't need this entire system at all, guys, coming up. This system, this water, is going to go into something called a bottler. This bottler is crafted as follows. I made this at the start of this episode. And we're just going to pop that down because it should automatically then fill up the thing that we've got. There we go, look, it's automatically filling up that. Now what this is going to require is some sort of logistics pipes. Now, because we've got so many resources, I think it might be a good time to also show you a different logistics pipe, or a logistical sort of pipe. And that are these teleport pipes. We're going to need to craft a couple of these. Well, actually, no, they're coming 8, so we just need 2 diamond gears and a bit of glass. That's actually really cheap for what this is. There we go. It's going to take a while to make those diamond gears, but the bit of glass should be on its way. But it's not. There it is. It's just making the request for the diamond gears first. And I think they're coming. There they are. Beautiful. Couple of them and that. Now, what are these? And how do they work? So I'm going to put one here. And remember, if we're going to create an intersection, we do need a basic logistics pipe. We do have one of those right here, guys. So I'm going to create a thing right there. I can't get through to grab it, so we're going to stick a basic logistics pipe there. And then we're going to stick the normal stone transport pipe right there. So everything's gone green again, which is fantastic. And then we're going to put that up to here. Now, what's interesting is this thing. We're not going to sort that out just yet. We need somewhere for this to get sent to, which is, of course, going to be a logistics pipe over here. This item teleport pipe will transport items. Would you believe, guys? It transports items. Now, it doesn't require power, as well. So we want to get underground here and make sure that this is all going to be nicely hooked up. So I think what we'll do is we'll come out of here, we'll nick that out there, and then we'll do something that looks a little bit like this. I don't like things left floating around, so we'll grab that. And there we are. Wonderful. So that should now be sending the power into here, which is good. We just need an item teleport pipe here. I'm going to cover that back up again. And then we're going to get... Oh, we haven't got any stone transport pipes. I don't think it's a stone transport pipe I'm actually going to need. I do believe we're going to want something else, a different type of pipe actually, so I should have just kept it on there. A supplier logistics pipe, 2 lapis and a basic logistics pipe. The good thing about these, 2 lapis, good stuff. The good thing about these, it asks for items to be supplied to it. Now the good thing is as well, we're going to need another one of these crafting pipes. Where's the crafting pipe? Have I got it on craft? Have I got a crafting pipe on craft? I do. Okay. I need one of them. That's good. I will also need another one of those there. Brilliant. So I've got the crafting logistics pipe. I just need another one of those things to put on the side there. I'm also going to need 3 pieces of tin. We need this to be in place before we can do anything over on that other side. So let me go ahead and put that up there. Well, we'll put the thing in first, which is empty tins, or empty cans, should we say. We'll stick that on there, and then we'll import that, so we can say 12 empty cans will be created if you ask for them. Now, the supplier pipe, which is going to get shoved onto here. Where is it? There it is. Supplier logistics pipe. That will ask for certain items to be kept stocked. I need those items, actually, for it to say, right, come on then, we'll stock this back up. I think we might need a chassis pipe on there. Let me have a look, see about the modules. Do we have a supplier module? Passive supplier. That might be the one, although I'm not entirely sure. We might need just a provider module. Maybe. We'll see. We will see. We'll work it out as we go along. So, oh, I've got them on autocraft. I need 3 pieces of tin, of course. And while they shove themselves upon my face, we will grab our empty cans. Now, we've got no cans at all in the chests, right? So watch this. Oh no, it won't actually work at this moment, and I'll tell you why in a second. But we're going to say, keep stocked 12 empty cans. And that should then go ahead and put the cans into here, I believe. If not, we'll have to change it around, because these, with the old style, you know, being on... well, we'll do it now, just to make sure it will work. With the old style machines, basically what you put where will tell it where to actually place it into the machine. So grab that, and we'll say that again. And the nice little ghost images, so we don't need to do that. Partial requests, no, because we really don't need to. As long as we've got the tin to be able to do this, then we should be absolutely fine. Nothing's working. Why is it not working? Well, you see, these are red, and that is because it's not connected. These are not connected to each other. So I'm going to say, number 1, that's the channel that we're going to set. Number 1, what are they called? Are they called cans or tins? I can never bloody remember. I think they're called cans, aren't they? Yeah, they're called cans. 1, cans to bottler. We're going to add that, which is good. It's not connected, as you can see. Receive, true, because we want things to get received. Oh, guys, I've died. No! Okay, it was a quick crash. It doesn't seem that I can add names, which is a shame. So what we're going to do is we're going to say that this is connection 1. We're going to set it. Nothing is connected. We've got received true. That's absolutely fine. Still no green on there. Now let's go to this thing, which is connected to my system. And then we will sort this out. So if we say connected 1, set, receive to true. Now it should, that's turned green now, and some cans should start flying their way towards my machines. How awesome is that? It doesn't seem like we can name the channels. Now that is green going through there, and then the cans are ending up here. Of course, there's no power, so that's why it's not getting bottled. But if we turn on that power, that's going to get bottled. It's going to turn into water. I might need to move that because I don't think I can extract from this side. So we're getting water cans, basically. I'm not going to tell it to keep on doing that. So we should be fine. And now we need a way of getting out of the system from here. Now what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to grab this pipe because it doesn't make sense to put it in that sort of position. We're going to put it there. Set it on 1. That's done. There. I do believe now we might be able to get away with having a wooden pipe there that we can just transport it out. Maybe. Let's have a look. That will need power though. That's the only issue. And we don't want that. So what we'll do... It's coming around night time again, isn't it? Blooming heck. I do believe then we need a provider pipe. And it should be able to sort that out. Let's have a look. Provider pipe. Basic with glowstone dust. So that should be easy enough to do. We need to sleep before we die. Standard problem. And we'll stick the provider module on the side there. Now the interesting thing that what we're going to require doing... I don't think it... Oh, hold on. Oh no, I think I can make them in here, can't I? Yeah, there we go. And we're going to provide what this makes. Hopefully this will work from the side there like this. So it will provide the water. I don't know if that's going to be facing the bottom, so it might not work. We'll come to that issue when we need to. If it's not working, we'll sort it out. So basically we're going to say this water then is going to be sorted into here. Now, do we want that? Into here. We're going to say that that is. Now, I'm hoping what's going to happen is the water will also, the full water cans will get transported from there because it's providing from there over to here. The empty cans are going into there though. We don't want that to happen. We'll put them into there. So it should take them first before crafting any more. At least that's the hope. I hope it doesn't craft 1 every single time, 12 every single time that will, you know, that requires that. I'm seeing a water can there. They do stack. It looks as if it might not be working the way that I thought. Let me just take a look in here. So I've got the quick sort, the provider, and the item sink. That requires the thing. I think we might need items to provide or empty for all. Let's go and take a look on this side. Shall we? Yeah, we've got the water cans in there. So let me just turn off the power. And we're going to sort this out so the power doesn't go into the bottom. That might be the issue, because I know sometimes with the old style buildcraft, it works like that, which is unfortunate, but what can we do about it? Nothing. That's the answer to that. But again, I'm not entirely sure myself. So we're going to have to, we'll drag that out of the front there. And then we'll put that on there. It'll still do it. It'll still put stuff into there. But we do need some stone pipes. Or we might need cobblestone pipes, to be honest, for this one. So it doesn't connect to the machine. Might be a good idea. They're stone transport pipes. I think it's cobblestone pipes that don't connect to the machine. Is that right? We'll soon find out. It might be a different sort of pipe. Iron, golden, diamond, obsidian. I'm sure it's cobblestone. If not, I can always go around. It really doesn't make a difference to the speed anyway at this moment because we're using the we're using this. No, it's definitely connecting that, isn't it? So okay, let's just move it over to this side here like that, and then move it up here, and then it connects that way. So it won't let me grab one. I think what we'll do is we'll pop into here and we'll say provide water cans. It's still not dragging them out. Now this is interesting. I'm not entirely sure why, guys. You'll have to let me know. Let me know in the comments section why that's not working. There's probably some derpy reason why, and I apologise for that. What we're going to try then is we're going to stick this back into the bottom layer like that. We're going to drag this back over here, and we are going to... That's annoying, because... Let me figure it out, guys, and I'll be right back. I do believe that this is now working. There is an easier way, and I know that there is an easier way, guys. You're going to have to let me know. Maybe it's that quick sort module that has to be in there that maybe pulls something out of an inventory. But please do let me know in the comment section, and I will check there. So I've also sorted this out so that all these empty cans do get replaced, so that we should be fine going forwards. Watering cans, all done and dusted. Let's turn all that off because it's still not fully automated just yet. We need to start making bog earth, of course, and to do that we are going to need to go into here, put all of our buildcraft stuff into here so that it's ready and waiting. Our empty cans are going to go into there as well, so it shouldn't have to craft any more for us. And we're going to need one of you, and we're going to need one of you. Good, request has been successful, that's fantastic. We're going to need dirt and we're going to need sand. So we've got to make sure that we're always stocked up with dirt and sand, but don't worry, we will be, because dirt and sand are actually byproducts from the Arboretum and the peat bog. So we should be getting dirt pretty much all the time, once this is sorted, that is. So I've got the crafting logistics and I've got the automatic crafting table. We're just going to go ahead, shove this up on the top here. Apparently I've got to do it like this. We've got 4 sand, which I do believe that goes in there, and then the dirt goes around the outside. And then, of course, using our wonderful, wonderful water cans, which currently aren't going into there. Oh yeah, they're going into the end, aren't they? We can take them out of there now, actually, and have them... no, we'll keep them going into the end to one. And then using that, we can then shove that there. And there's our bog earth. So we've put the crafting logistics pipe on the front, get that hooked up, and then we're making our bog earth, which is fantastic. Automatically crafted now. It's brilliant. The only problem is we need now to try to get our bog earth to go immediately over to there so that we can stock that back up. How we do that? A couple more item teleport pipes, a couple of stone transport pipes. Don't need to do that. We just need a supplier logistics pipe. I've looked at one of these before. A couple of bits of... oh, we need some basic logistics pipes, actually. Oh, I've got some somewhere. I must have made some. Oh, I must have dragged some over from over there. No, where the hell are they? It says we've got some in the system, but it doesn't know what to do with them. There they are. It must have realised we haven't got any left. Okay, so we need a couple of bits of lapis. Phantasmal. That there. Great. Item teleport pipe then. That is going to be here. We're going to want another basic logistics pipe so that it knows what to do with stuffs. In fact, let me just grab that while I'm sorting this out. That will go in there. Bloop. Oh. It's an issue. We'll drag this down, because why not? There we go. Receive true. and they should not connect anymore. We'll put that to number 2, and then set that to true. And then we'll go over to this, the peat bog. We'll get our supplier logistics pipe log plugged in. So it's right here. There we go. And our teleport pipe, which we will put up here because we will be teleporting stuff back from this. So if we do that, set true, done and dusted, we just need to say can you keep a stack of this at once, please? That would be ledge. There we go. That should now be working, to be honest. So there's 8 on there at the moment. There we go. Look at that. It's starting to come in, guys. We're starting to craft it. This is brilliant. We unfortunately don't have any peat. Eventually we will be sorting this out with some sort of like localized power and all of that sort of stuff, but we don't have that at this moment in time. I'm just going to go ahead and grab some charcoal from the system and we will see all this in action. So if we grab... Is red matter classed as fuel? No, it's classed as matter. Okay. Where's my fuel? Have I really got... Okay. Redstone. You're definitely classed as fuel. We'll put you in there, burn you up, and then grab a load of charcoal. Wonderful stuff. Plug this in, get this going, and Bob's your uncle, Fan is your aunt. We'll be looking ledge, guys. We'll be looking ledge. There we go. Steam engine going, power going. It should automatically start replacing all of this grass that we've got floating around. It might actually dig it out rather than replace it. There we go, look, as you can probably see. And then we're going to get the dirt as the byproduct, but that should be fine. I think. Maybe it might use that dirt to fill in the area once it's done. Might actually reuse that dirt. We'll see what happens anyway, guys. But peat will come out of here. So we do want some sort of transport to get it out of there. Oh, it's going into there, isn't it? We'll sort that out. That's not a massive priority for me, getting that chest sorted out. So we'll put the peat in this bit on the end here. Lovely. So now we've got the bog earth automated, completely automated at the moment. Just as long as the power and the water are going, this will be going as well. So now we can create a load of peat engines, and we can supply the peat engines with peat, and then, you know, therefore, going forwards, we will be absolutely ledge. Look, going forwards as well, we are going to be sorting this out next. We really should do the peat going into this first, because this is going to be constantly running all the time. That could be worth doing. There's a byproduct, of course, that's sand over here. There's 41 sand currently floating around this place. And I think dirt is the other byproduct of that, so we just want to drag out the dirt from inside there, maybe, as well. But there we go, guys. That is going to be it for the end of this episode. We've got the automatically making water down. Much easier than that way, but it means that we can do the bog earth as well. And next episode we'll come back and we'll finish just a little bit more on this and get it sorted, get the power issue sorted so that everything is running without me having to touch it. That is the main aim of this. Then after that, we're going to work on doing some Thorncraft so that we can get rid of that taint that's over on that hill over there. I do hope you're enjoying this series, guys. If you are, please go ahead and leave a like on this video. It'd be brilliant if you could. I'm absolutely loving it, guys. Being back in 1.2.5, it feels like home. Until next time, guys, I've been the Toff Man. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, stay safe.